Good evening. Welcome to Baldwin's Open House for 2020, unique and different as everything with 2020 has been. I'm here to share a little bit about myself and the types of things that I am involved with and in charge of here at Baldwin Middle Senior and how I can help you and your students. So if you'll bear with me, I will try to bring up my PowerPoint here. Slowly coming up. Okay, hopefully you can see that. So I am the 11th and 12th grade school counselor here at Baldwin, and I'm over quite a bit of things, including, so we go by cohorts here at Baldwin. So yes, I have the juniors and seniors, but specifically I have students that started the ninth grade in year 2017-18 and year 2018-19. So even if your student is not a classified junior, they might be a classified sophomore. If their cohort is 18-19, they are still my student here at Baldwin. So we look at it that way to keep everyone on track. We want to graduate all students in 4 years. I'm also the dual enrollment coordinator, so I help students that are trying to maybe start their career with college classes early. So typically students would start in the junior year or senior year. If they want to take some courses at FSCJ, they have to meet certain requirements in order to do that, or during our early college program, which will start officially in high school this year, but they'll start doing college courses next year. So that is something that I do, and I'm still learning. That's a constantly evolving role that I have. I'm also the English language learner coordinator. I'll be starting year 2 of that, and I'm still learning this role as well, but I'm getting better at it. So I do hold ELL meetings and try to help students that have English as a second language be successful with their schooling. I also am the SSD coordinator and help co-plan the PSAT and the SAT school day here at Baldwin. So I help students that if they have special needs, either through an IEP or a 504, they can get with me and I can help advise them on how they might get extended time on tests like the PSAT, SAT, or ACT. So they would have to come to me to get a permission slip to take home and get that started in that process. I also help students that are trying to get into athletics in college. So the NCAA and NAIA applications, waivers, transcripts, I can help with those things. Obviously, I help juniors and seniors through scholarship applications, college applications, and then starting in November, typically we start helping them with the FAFSA and the Bright Future Scholarship application. And I also help handle the 504 plans for the students that are assigned to my cohort. So I just wanted to make sure you all knew how to contact me or how the best way is to contact me. And for students, pretty simple. We try to give them as many ways as possible to be able to connect with us, but they can fill out an easy paper green guidance request slip that's right outside our guidance door, and they can slip it right inside the box. We also, email is encouraged if they're wanting to meet, especially if they're Baldwin homeroom students. That way we know what they're needing. If they're a member of my Remind group, which I do have some instructions down here at the bottom of this slide on how they can join my Remind group, they can send me a Remind message. They can send a message through the high school Teams group. So there's lots of different ways, technology-wise, they can meet with me. And then if they're here at school and they need to meet with me, my door is almost always open. So unless I am already meeting with a student, or a lot of our meetings are online these days. If I'm in an online meeting, obviously I can't meet, but most of the time I'm able to meet with students when they just pop in. And also starting second quarter, we are going to try to be available between 2 and 3 days a week per week at lunchtime as well. So starting the second 9 weeks. Parents, the best way to reach me is really by email, just because I do have students in my office quite often, and I don't like to answer my phone because of confidentiality reasons. But if there's a student sitting in front of me working on something, I can very quickly email someone back. So email really is the best way to reach me. But you can also leave me a message at my phone number and my extension that are listed here. I can set up virtual meetings via Skype, Teams, or even do phone conferences. And then we do have a Baldwin Guidance blog spot that you can check out that has a lot of resources on it. I do need to do some updating still for this school year. It hasn't been one of my priorities with everything else going on, but I will be getting to some updating, but there's still a lot of relevant and good information on that blog that you could find handy. And this is the instructions for juniors and seniors to join Remind. Juniors, all they have to do is text the @Baldwin11 to 81010. in a text message, and seniors by texting at Baldwin12 to 81010. You can join my Remind group. I often will send out scholarships and parent night information and all sorts of other relevant information through those Remind groups. So it's really important that they join, especially seniors, but juniors as well. And I don't typically have enough room for all parents and students to join those Remind groups, because Remind got smart and they started charging for over a certain number of students. So I have 150 slots for juniors and 150 slots for seniors. So if I had both parents and students join each one, I would run out. So I encourage the students to join, but if the student can't join because they don't have a phone or something along those lines, certainly a parent can join in their place so that you're getting that information. That's pretty much it from me. Certainly reach out to me if you have any questions. I'm just here as a resource. I'm here to help you and your family, and just let me know how I can help. Thanks so much.